Is that loser intern here? Today I want you to design a URL shortener like TinyURL. If it can't handle billions of URLs, you're fired, man. First, let's look at the API design. A user submits a long URL like this to post shorten, and then the system returns something like this. When someone clicks this short link, the GET request looks up the database, retrieves the original URL, and then returns an HTTP 301 redirect to send them to the original page. How long should the shortcode be? I think we should use something like 7 characters using base 62. That's lowercase a to z, uppercase a to z, and digits 0 to 9. So this gives us 62 to the power of 7, which is 3.5 trillion combinations. At 1,000 URLs per second, one server cannot handle that load. How would you horizontally scale? We can add multiple application servers behind a load balancer. Each server can handle creation requests in parallel, so we can scale to handle any traffic volume. But now we have a problem, Sherlock. 10 servers all generating shortcode simultaneously? How do you guarantee that none of them don't generate the same code? Zookeeper assigns each server a unique range of numbers. Server 1 gets 0 to 1,000,000, server 2 gets 1 to 2 million, server 3 gets 2 to 3 million. Each server increments its counter within the range and then converts it to base 62. Since ranges never overlap, collisions are mathematically impossible. Walk me through the entire process step by step. Request hit the load balancer, which routes to an app server. The server increments its counter, say from 1 million to 1,000,001, and then it converts it to base 62, gives them something like this, then directly inserts the mapping into a database like Cassandra without checking if it exists. Redirects are going to happen 100 times more than creation. How do you handle that read load? Well, Redis cache actually sits at the front of Cassandra. App servers check Redis first, and majority of links are going to get clicked over and over again, so it'll be returned really fast. On a cache miss, however, we can query Cassandra, cache the result, and then redirect. I also saw on your resume that you did a lot of hands-on projects. Where are you getting those from? Hey, thanks, man. I just go to learn.nextweek.org and do a bunch of hands-on projects. Plus, I document all my work so I can actually have proof of my skills to employers. All right, not bad, intern, but get lost.